All right, y'all, welcome back. You are still watching The Lowdown. Now I'm very excited because our next guest is making her return to The Lowdown. Y'all give it up for psychotherapist Schellie Fanfan. Oh, there you go. There she is. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome.
Wow.
Welcome. This is great. Please have a seat. Please have a seat. Okay.
I just love being here.
I love when you're here. I mean, I do until I get embarrassed. Ooh.
Now, talking about that, I saw that little hip action at the beginning.
You saw my hip action?
Oh, yeah, that's so good for sex.
Okay.
Get a little stretch in, get that stretch in.
You know what, ma'am?
Get that blood flowing.
I shouldn't need a safe word to do an interview. I shouldn't. But you're right. You're right.
Yes.
Quite limber. Okay. So it's always great having you here because you do talk to us very honestly about sex.
Right.
But today you're going to tell us a little something that I don't think everybody understands.
Okay.
There's a difference between sex and intimacy.
Correct.
Okay. A lot of people don't know that. They're like, wait, what do you mean? Sex is like the most intimate you can be, right?
That's what most people think.
Okay.
But when you can get lost in someone's eye contact, that is the greatest level of intimacy that you can ever achieve.
Got you.
When you can connect and have a great time with one another and not exchange a word, that's intimacy. So the way that I explain it is think about a flower pot
Okay.
with some dirt in it.
Okay.
That's the intimacy.
Okay.
The flower that grows out of that is great sex. And so great intimacy promotes amazing sex, but great sex doesn't necessarily enhance intimacy. Because what happens when you take that flower out the pot? Eventually
It dies.
So great sex cannot be sustained without intimacy.
Wow. If ever someone explained gardening like that, I would do it more. Right? I would have a green body, not just thumb. Like, that's how you garden, damn it. But you just made a lot of sense.
Yes.
Because I think, and this is just me speaking on behalf of my relationship, we've been together a long time, me and my wife, 28 years.
Yes.
And we have that intimacy when we do. I'm going to say it, when we make good love, we are connected. We're looking at each other. I'm in her eyes, she's in mine. We're one being.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is. And I definitely get that. I mean, I don't have that kind of intimacy with just anybody.
Right.
It's just my wife and the lady making my sandwich at Subway. That is the only time that I'm just focused on that. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Just me? Just me. Okay, all right.
you.
Just me, all right.
Cheese, bread, and meat.
Now,
Cheese, bread,
what
and
are
meat.
some of the ways that a couple can enhance that intimacy? How do we work on that?
Well, first of all, we have to make the time for it. Sex matters. Sex is important.
Talk about
Intimacy
that,
and
Schellie.
I mean,
Yeah.
we have to make it work. I always say when people want some quick pointers, I talk about naked cuddling.
Okay.
Naked cuddling, that's skin-to-skin contact. We're not necessarily having sex, but we are talking, having a conversation
We're bonding.
of care.
Yes.
Yes, and you can do that with massaging. The quality time that is necessary for intimacy to happen is when we are exchanging 3 forms of contact happening at once.
Okay.
That's eye contact, skin contact, verbal contact. Remember that from class
Yes,
1?
yes.
Eye contact,
skin contact, verbal contact. Okay.
And we have to learn to slow down. Like, we don't have to rush to get the orgasm or climax. Let's take some time to just slow it down.
But what if Grey's Anatomy's about to come on? Like what? Like what?
We have to learn to slow down. Like a pop kiss. You can take a pop kiss and make it very sensual. So just think about it. You're leaving the house, pop kiss your wife, you go. Let's slow that down. Like literally slow it down, slow motion.
Okay.
Eye contact during the slow motion.
Okay.
When you guys touch lips, make sure that your eye contact, you close your eyes, you make sure that there's some type of skin-to-skin contact happening right in that moment. And think about you fasted for 20 days.
Yes.
You had no sweets.
Yeah.
So think about that day when you finally can have that fudge sundae.
Oh.
And when you're feeding yourself, usually we do what?
Yes,
this
we
is so
savor it.
good.
Yes.
We should do that when we kiss the people that we love. That So even just that sound and just slowing down actions that we just do so fast can enhance intimacy.
That sounds sensual.
Take your time.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I mean, is that kind of the leading thing for divorces nowadays? We don't have enough intimacy. Is that?
Absolutely. That attachment and bonding is necessary because when you have great intimacy, you can find purpose in why you guys are together. You can find purpose. That means that we understand that us together answers this world problem. And when the love is just not as hot as it was,
Okay.
when love may not seem like it's enough, purpose will always be enough.
Schellie, you are good at what you do.
I love what I do.
I love it. Now, where can people actually find you on social media and tell them about your show that you do on Facebook as well?
Absolutely. So for years, I'm a licensed psychotherapist.
Yes.
And so people always have questions.
Yes, they do.
And one day I said, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take these questions to social media. And so people ask questions about relationships, sex, what have you. So we go live every Tuesday, 8 p.m., Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
Nice. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, Schellie Fanfan.
Absolutely.
And I made
Thank
it
you
through. I made it through it. Y'all don't go anywhere when we get back. We got celebrity chef Javon in the house with us today. Schellie Fanfan. Whew, you know what?